I believe most of you have been asked this question. What do you want to be when you grow up? And I'll bet some of you have answered a doctor, a fireman, an engineer, and maybe some of you have said, I want to be a billionaire, like my uncle Rico. Your uncle's a billionaire? No, he wants to be a billionaire too. Alright, now here's the story. When I was 6 years old, my teacher asked that fabulous question to me in the middle of show and tell class. She'd be like, Weng, what you want to be when you grow up? And I confidently answered her, I want to be a jackass. I'm sorry, what? Dear Lord, why would you want to be that? Well, I see those dudes on TV be like, look at that jackass driving his Benz, or look at that jackass with that hot chick, or look at that jackass on that yacht. Look at them! Okay, young man, you might have been watching too much TV there. Growing up, I wanted to be like a lot of things. I wanted to be a comic artist because I love drawing. I wanted to be an astronaut because they look so cool. I wanted to be like Optimus Prime because, well, more than meets the eye, right? Most importantly, I wanted to be like my dad. Smart. As a kid, I thought my dad had infinite knowledge because he always had the answer for everything. Dad, what's 1 plus 1? Dad, what time is it? Dad, where are my books? Dad. He just knew everything there is to know. Bam! I respected him and wanted to be just like him. On one occasion, my dad asked me that same question. Son, what do you want to be when you grow up? Me, being young and gullible at that time, simply replied, I want to be just like you, Dad. Bald and smart. So anyway, Dad gave me a talk on ambitions, saying that I as a kid would need to do well in school, focus on my grades and not chicks, and by the time I was ready to face the world, I'd be ready to face the world. Yeah, I see how that works. For a lot of you guys, your parents are probably the influencers of what you have chosen for your careers. Most of them will undoubtedly support your choice as long as you don't end up on the wrong side of law, or as long as you don't do something that brings shame to the family. As Asians, we tend to have this belief that if you go out, you should be dressed properly instead of looking like a goofball, and you should be well-mannered instead of being a total douchebag in public. And I, as a kid, did neither of that. Hi sir, may I take your order?
Yes, I would like a chicken sandwich.
I want to eat your buns. Anyway, my dad was pissed at the fact I was neither dressed properly, nor well-mannered enough to respect an elder when talking, or even smart enough to know what I was saying. So one fine day, he sat me down and gave me a lecture on being proper. He told me that there are many things I had to learn in life, and respect was one of them. Respect comes in many forms. It's the way of treating or thinking about someone or something and behaving accordingly to give a good impression. If you respect your teacher, you'd listen to him or her. If you respect your elders, you don't do things to annoy him or her. And if you respect your dog or your cat, you just don't step on their tails. Okay, not the best example, but you get what I'm saying. Ultimately, respect is both given and earned. One word, two ways, no excuses. In Asian culture, respect is seen as a religious duty. Respect is centered on the family and formally demonstrated by the way we speak and make our decisions. Butting in while someone else is talking? Not funny. Dressing up like a clown to go out? No. It's that feeling of responsibility I was told to learn and practice as I grew up that probably shaped the way I looked at things. And like I said, Dad was my hero, and what he told me made total sense. You guys know how Asian dads are always depicted as demanding fathers that can't accept anything less than 100? Well, that's both true and not true. If I came back with a not so cool score on my test, my dad wasn't gonna go all ape shit on me just because I didn't score 100. No. But he would ask me if I gave my 100% effort into it, instead of watching Transformers and Dragon Ball, which to be honest I often did. Growing up in a world far from my homeland with loads of expectations, I guess I could understand the concerns of my parents. Those exact expectations carried on all the way to when I decided to pursue art instead of something else. Remember those ambitions I told you earlier on? A doctor? No. A fireman? No. An astronaut? Get out of here. I wanted to become a comic book artist. Actually, not really a comic book or comic artist, but yeah, an artist nonetheless. My parents at that time were not super supportive of my decision, but hey, like all other parents out there, they just had to go with what their son loves, am I right? My dad simply told me to find a skill that would allow me to survive in life when the going gets tough, and that was enough for me. Fast forward to the present day, I'm not really sure if they're okay with me being a product of art and design, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't go back in time to tell the younger me to step on more butterflies and change history. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for teaching me the importance of being what I want to be when I grow up. A masterpiece.